Hello there everyone, welcome to a new video. It is me, Desiree, and we're here today with a high-end highlighter declutter. I feel like this might be more of a collection video than a declutter. I know I'm not going to declutter more than I'm keeping in this category, but you know, there's definitely a few I can let go of. Oh, my hair's air drying and it's in that weird phase where it's like kind of wet still but mostly dry. Anyway, let's start pulling these out. I might swatch some of them, but anyway, let's just go through them. First one here is Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Rose Quartz. This is one of my all-time favorite highlighters ever, and I love this one so much. It is so beautiful, and I'm keeping it forever. I love it. The next one here is from Kevyn Aucoin. This is the Neo Highlighter in the shade Sahara, or Sahara. So this is something that okay, I know I talk about made in China stuff a little bit here every now and then. It kind of bugs me every now and then. And this is one of those things that really bugs me. So Kevyn Aucoin is like supposedly a luxury brand or definitely a higher end brand, but this is made in China. And I feel like when you kind of tout yourself as a luxury brand, you shouldn't make your stuff as cheap as humanly possible. And that's kind of how I feel about this. So when I bought it, I was like, ooh, I'm finally trying something from this brand. It's so pretty and cool and like, ooh, how nice. And then when I saw where it was made, it kind of made me feel like it's not as luxurious as it could have been. And I actually kind of lost interest in it because of that. Is that weird? I don't know. But I honestly haven't used it very much, probably just a few times. I could easily let this go. I kind of want to put it in like a last chance kind of thing. Like try it out for the whole week and see if I fall in love with it. If not, I'll let it go. We'll put that in the maybe pile for now. The next one here is Ciate highlighter in the shade Moondust, one of my all-time favorites. This is one of the best highlighter formulas I've ever tried in my entire life. It's like freaking Dior. Like, I love this. And it's kind of a concentrated swatch here, but when you put it on your face, it like blows out a little bit. Like it goes more, I can't describe it, okay? It is just freaking wonderful and beautiful. I love it so much, and definitely gonna keep it forever. There's like a hair stuck on my face. I keep feeling it right here. Anyway, Anastasia Amrezy highlighter. This is actually what I put on today because I haven't used it in a really long time. This is something that I bought the first go round when it came out. I think they keep bringing it back every now and then, and I think they're bringing it back again. I kind of like that. I love when a collaboration with a brand actually goes well and it's super successful and they kind of keep bringing it back or make it permanent. And I think this is a really pretty highlighter, but it's not one I reach for all the time. I did put it on today. Every once in a while, I feel like it's a little too gold. I don't know why. And then today I'm like, oh no, it looks nice. So I'm going to keep this for now. I almost decluttered it not too long ago, but I was like, oh, I never used that, get rid of it. And I don't know, for now I'm going to hang on to it because right now it's pretty, but sometimes for some reason I feel like it's too gold. Next up is this little mini here from Kat Von D. This is the Alchemist Face and Eye Highlighter in the shade Teal Aquamarine. So this isn't the same as the Alchemist highlights that are in the Alchemist palette, one of my all-time favorite palettes. I did buy a backup. It's on clearance right now for $10. I bought another one. I freaking love that palette. I use it all the time. And this is not the same. This is like the Metal Crush highlights that she has, where they're very kind of thin and very, very glittery. And the Alchemist palette, they're not like that at all. They're not glittery at all. And this is one I honestly haven't gotten a whole lot of use out of, but it's just not my thing. And so this one I am going to let go, and we're going to put that right there. Next up is another one from Becca. This is the Light Chaser highlighter in the shade Rose Quartz Flashes Seashell. Remember this line that they came out with a while back? This one I did drop and break, or arrived broken, I don't remember. And this is one that I didn't love. Well, I'm going to swatch it on top of another one. It's very, very pink, but there's a smell on it. For some reason, it smells like metal to me, and I never, ever use this anymore. There's a freaking hair tickling me. There it is, stuck on my face. I never use this anymore. This is one I could easily let go of. It's just the friggin' smell. I don't know why it smells like metal to me, but I'm definitely going to let it go purely based on the scent. This is another one ugh, I think I'm gonna let this go. This is the Ciate Jessica Rabbit highlighter. This collection was a freaking bust for me. The palette was truly awful. And the highlighter I find just okay. It's not a shade that I ever want to wear. It kind of reminds me, it's right here. It looks very, very similar to the Essence Pure Nude highlighter in the shade Be My Highlight. Like, it's not really a highlight. It just kind of makes your skin look less flat, like a little, I don't know, just less flat, I guess. And it's not something I really enjoy. So this is also going to go. Oh my gosh, this is something I've had for years. This is the Too Faced Candlelight Glow highlight in the shade Rosy Glow. It's a sample size. I always wanted to buy this in a full size and I never did. But I used the crap out of this. I loved it so much. I still reach for it every now and then for nostalgia reasons. I love the shade of it. I'm going to keep it. I've had it for years and years and I have never used it up. And I'm like, now I'm glad I never bought the full size because I haven't even used up the sample. This is a little mini Becca Champagne Pop. I got this in a Sephora Play box. I never fell in love with Champagne Pop the way the rest of the world did when it came out. This is also another really successful collaboration that ended up being a permanent product. I never fell in love with it. But I got this little sample in a Sephora Play box. I started using it. And it's really, really good. So I'm going to keep this because I really do like it now. And I use it pretty regularly. The next one is another Becca. This is a small size of the shade Opal. Every time I use this, I don't know what it is. I feel like sometimes it's too dark. But a lot of the times I think it looks perfect. I can't really just tell about this one. This is kind of the same as that amrezy one. Like sometimes it looks really good and sometimes it looks dark. I don't know why. But I like it enough to keep it. Every once in a while I pull it out and I'll use it for like a month straight and then I'll put it away. And I love it enough to keep it. And this is another one that I wanted to buy in a full size. And I'm glad I never did because I have not even like made a dip in this. And I feel like I use it. I use it enough to have made some sort of progress on it. Another one from Becca. This is Prismatic Amethyst. So of all the Becca highlights that I have and I love, this is probably one I could let go of. But guess what? I'm not going to. I don't know. Sometimes another one of those weird things. Sometimes it looks too white and I feel like it's really like a white powder on the face. And sometimes it doesn't look like that. But, you know, right now I'm not in love with it and I want to let it go. You know what? This is going to go in the maybe pile. I feel like I could let go of that one. Another one from Becca, Lilac Geode. Another one, I love this one, but the same thing. Sometimes I feel like it's too intense and too pink and too purpley, and other times I'm like, no, it's perfect. So it is right here. I don't know if you can even see these swatches, but I love this one too. Gonna keep it. I told you this was going to be more of a collection video. This is something I could let go. This is the Marc Jacobs Dewdrops in the shade Do You. I don't like this at all. I don't like the smell. I don't like how it dries down almost immediately. So I tried to use this morning actually, and I was putting it on my bare skin before I washed my face, and I was putting it on, it immediately dries. It's so difficult for me to use. I don't know how to blend it out fast enough. Like I get out my finger and I'm like, it's dry. Like it stays in little dots and spots. Don't like this at all. That can go. Another one I'm going to let go of is a Cover FX Click Stick. I really love these things when they had them out, but this one has kind of, it wasn't one of my favorites. Oh no, it was. This is the one, it's called Celestial. This is the one I really did like a lot, but it has gone a little dry, a little difficult to use. It's a huge swatch right here, but I did like this a lot on bare skin. Gonna let it go finally, just kind of let it go. It's gone. This one here is from Kaja. This is a little mini Mochi Glow highlight. I got this also in a Sephora Play box. This is a cream highlighter, and it's really, really nice. It is right there, this little spot. And it blends super easy. It's really, really thin. It's not sticky or tacky at all. It kind of goes right into your skin. I like this a lot. Gonna keep it. This is a little mini Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder Glow. I do consider this a highlight. I've seen people put this all over their entire face. I am not brave enough to do that, but I do like this a lot as a highlight. I'm surprised at how much I like it because I don't really like that powder at all. I think it's terrible, but you can't really see it. So what I feel this does, it's not really like a highlight, but it kind of reminds me of, what is it? Oh, that Jessica Rabbit one, but a little different than that. It kind of just keeps your skin from looking so flat and matte and makes it look kind of like bring it back to life, but in a nice way. And I like this. Gonna keep it. This is one that can go. This is from Steak. It is a mini highlighter stick. I got this probably in some Sephora favorite set a long time ago. I never use it anymore. Easy pass. I have another little mini here of the Nars Fort de France highlighter. Got this last year during holiday. They had a little duo of a highlight and a bronzer. Really like this a lot. It's a really like perfect white gold shade, and I think it looks lovely, so I'm gonna keep it. This is from Laura Geller. This is Champagne Pink Bake Gelato Swirl Illuminator in the shade Champagne Pink. I mean, look how pretty. This is one that I want to let it go, but I feel I have this weird thing with Laura Geller. Like, I can't let go of any of her products, even if I don't like them. For some reason, I'm just like connected. I don't know. It's weird. This takes forever to build up on my skin. I feel like I have to just build to get to even to look like anything's on my skin. But I mean, look how pretty though. Like, why would I want to let go of this? This is going to go in the maybe pile. We'll go over those at the end. This is a little mini from Fenty Beauty. This is Hustla Baby. This was one that I didn't like very much when I first got it. I found it was too dark. It was too sparkly. It's this right up here. I don't know what it was. I just didn't love it. But then I pulled it out again to start using it, and I do really like it. It is more on the gold side, so I don't do a lot of it. I do like a light amount and kind of blend it out quickly. But I like it. I like it enough to keep it, so gonna keep it. Next up is the Milk Makeup Flex Highlighter in the shade Lit. This was something I went back and forth on. I almost took it back. Not because I don't like it. It's a wonderful formula. Oh my God, luxurious formula here. It is wonderful. So I'm going to put it right here. It's so thin. It blends out so fast. It's one of those highlights you can do a light layer and get like a really nice shine, or build it up and make it look metallic. But oh my gosh, this is so pretty. And now that I found the way to use it, I don't use like a huge glob. I do dust off the excess and stuff. This is wonderful. This is such a good formula. I do want to check out another one. I like this a lot. Even though it does look dark in the pan, you know, use a light hand. Oh, really pretty, really wonderful formula. Gonna keep it. This is another one from Becca. This is Endless Bronze and Glow. Oh, is this I don't know. I bought this at TJ Maxx or Marshall's. Or no. Not at TJ Maxx. I bought this on Sephora's website. They had this on clearance. Or was it Ulta? It doesn't matter. Either way, I bought it on clearance. Haven't touched it yet. So gonna keep it for now because I want to use it. But it looked so pretty I had to have it. This is from Smashbox. This is a little highlight palette. This has the shades Turn It On Pearl, Crank It Up Pearl, and Blow Fuse Pearl. And I have these in a palette form. And I use the palette all the time. I never ever use this anymore because I have those other ones in that palette. But I love Smashbox's limited edition stuff so much. Every Christmas, I always come out and buy all their things. Not all the stuff, but I love the limited edition packaging they do. And this is, you know what? I'm going to let this go. I already have these in a palette, another palette, so I'm going to let that go. I never reach for it anymore anyway. A little mini Cover FX highlight. This is the shade Moonlight. One of my all-time favorites here. Is this in the Cover FX palette? Like I have a highlight palette from them. Is this in there? Even if it is, I use this all the time and I'm going to keep it. This is one I've been trying to declutter forever. I don't know why I'm trying to let go of it because I like it, but for some reason I feel like it needs to go because it's so old, but it's so good. This is the Clinique Chubby Stick Sculpting Highlight in the shade Hefty Highlight. This is really, really good, okay? It's a cream highlight stick, and I'm not a big cream highlight lover, but this is so good, and it's nowhere even near dry considering how freaking old it is. This is it right here. I only use this on bare skin, and I'm going to try to build it up so you can see it. It looks a little silvery, but on the skin, on my face, for some reason, I don't notice that. I just notice like the pinkiness of it. And I do really like this. I'm going to keep it. Plus, I'm not keeping a lot of cream highlights, so gonna keep this one. Even though it's so old, it's still so good. Two more. Another all-time fave. The Jouer Powder Highlight in the shade Ice. I bought this on Beautylish a super long time ago. It looks really white in the pan, but it comes out more of a champagne. Really pretty. Wait, you know what? Let me swatch it. I haven't used it in a while. Let me make sure I still love it. Oh yeah, there it is. I love it. This is how it comes out right here. Kind of champagne-y. You know what? This is really, really white, isn't it? You know what? I'm going to put the Clinique one in the last chance pile. Because now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, wait, maybe it does look really white on my face and I don't notice it. Anyway, the jouer one, really pretty. Gonna keep it. And then last one here, another extremely old one. This is the Laura Mercier highlight in the matte radiance baked powder highlight in the shade 01. I think this is a cult product, right? People really love this. I used it a lot. I've kind of flattened out the dome here, but it's not one that I reach for all the time. I'm not going out of my way to like, where's that Laura Mercier highlight? But I like having it. And you know what? Maybe I could let it go. Now I'm like swatching it. Right here. You know what? I'm gonna let it go. Okay, that's it. Those are all the high-end highlighters I have. Oh, look, there's one more just rolled out of the corner. This is the Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in the shade Conceited. I got this in a little sample thing recently, a few months ago. Way too intense. I'm gonna swatch it for you. This is so over the top for me. Like I can't with this. That's it right there. It is way too intense. It's way too sparkly. Really just super over the top highlight for me. A little too Instagram. Not for me. So I'm getting rid of 3, 5, 6, 7. I'm getting rid of 9. All right, 9. I can take that. And I'm keeping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's go through the last chance. Okay, Lori Geller. This one can go. Clinique, gonna go. Becca, Prismatic Amethyst. Oh, God. I don't want to let it go. I'm gonna let it go. And then the Kevin Aqua, that can go easily. Hold on. Can I let go of more of these? Let me do a quick rundown of these and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna let go of the Fenty one and I think no. Okay, that's it. I'm getting ready. Okay, that's it. That's my declutter right there. I do list everything down below that I'm gonna keep and declutter and all that kind of stuff. And that's it. Thanks for watching my hair air dry and get fluffier and fluffier by the second. But thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I will see you later in another one. And yeah, goodbye.